Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty. Today is Wednesday, February 16th, 2022, and today is a full moon. It's a full moon in Leo. So Leo is a fire sign. Fire signs are all about taking action, or where in your life are you not taking action? But I pulled a couple of cards today and I want to go through them with you to help you go through the day and through the energy of the full moon for today. And take what resonates, leave the rest. But I want you to know this is, even though this is on a human collective consciousness, that my intention was when I pulled the cards. It also is individual for each and every person in your own unique experience as you journey on through life. So taking that concept of Leo being a natural born leader, Leo being a fire sign, Leo being the sign that takes action. And sometimes when you take action, you have to do it alone. You have to stand on your own 2 feet and do so. These cards are coming up and talking to us about the past life. So I'm not going to look at past lives as in other lifetimes of your soul. I'm looking at past life as in the past. So I'm 47 years old. So the past of my life, the last 47 years, the past. And then we're taking it one step further and we're looking at ancestral lineage past lives. So that would be my mother and my father and my grandparents and my great-grandparents, the ancestral lineage that is behind me that has come through the lineage of the family tree, basically. And all of the things that as we come on this earth as souls from the soul family, we connect with this. So what I have experienced, perhaps my grandmother experienced in a different way, and maybe her grandmother experienced in a different way. So let's take the idea, talking about myself, abandonment. Abandonment is something that has gone on in my lineage, and it shows up in different ways. So for my grandmother, my grandfather was at war and died when he was young. So she was on her own for a very long time. My father died when he was 62. He was young. So he hasn't been around for many years. She's on her own. Me going through a divorce and me being on my own. So it shows up differently, but it's still something that goes through the lineage until eventually someone, and hopefully it's going to be me in my case, says enough. We're cutting the cord to this energy. We're not allowing this to continue on. Now, of course, there is something to learn in every single one of those lessons that each of us has experienced down the line. But still, that being said, the past is in the past and let's keep it there. But let's take what we learned from it so that we can move forward. So the first card that comes up is past life emotions that live inside of you. And it says you're expressing more and it's time to release. So taking that idea that I just gave you as an example, understanding that even though I have my own burdens that I'm carrying, I also do carry the burdens of the lineage of the other generations that have lived on before me. It's an invisible thing that I'm carrying, but I'm still carrying it. And what we are experiencing right now, and this full moon is a powerful one because it gives us the opportunity to really take what we have inside of our emotions and see it for what it is. Truly look at and feel what rises up, because for years and years and years, we have not been doing that as a consciousness. And if you look at what has gone on in the world and what has gone on in the last 2 years, that's a representation of that. A lot of what has not been looked at has been behind the scenes, has been hidden with hidden motivations, has been shoved under the rug, is now rising up to the surface to be seen. And in personal relationships in your world, the same applies. But now, for these last 2 years, you've been given the opportunity to really look at full on, head on, all of the emotions and feelings that you've been carrying for a very long time. And it's time to shed them. It is time to look at them, love them, release them. It is time to stand strong, be the beacon of light for the rest of the family going forward, whether it is your actual lineage or the soul family of the world. You're being invited to open up your throat chakra, to speak your truth even more than you ever have before. It may not be comfortable for you, but it's necessary. Letting go of the emotions, the feelings, the thoughts, the old belief systems, maybe even the belief system of what I'm doing right now. You couldn't possibly in past lineages, maybe they didn't believe in this stuff. Maybe you're a Catholic and you believe that you're not supposed to look at the cards and you're not supposed to do all these things. But now it's coming more to light that it truly is a gift from God. And it truly is magical, and it truly can help you. Why do we limit ourselves and not allow ourselves to step into this realm of help, of support, of guidance? So the first thing that's coming up today is asking you to express yourself more than you ever have before, because we're letting go of the things from the past that are not serving us anymore. You've gone through it. You've experienced it. You are finally allowing yourself the grace to look at it, to feel it, but it's time to now take that suitcase of burdens and emotions and feelings and just put it to the side and say, thank you, I give you gratitude, but I'm moving forward in a positive way, and let it go. What from your past are you still holding on to? What anger or what rage or what hurt or what uncomfortableness or what anxiety or what frustration? What are you ready to let go of? Because this personal issue that you are experiencing is reaching resolution. And that's basically what the first card is saying, is that by going through this whole process, you're able to resolve it. You're able to release it. You're able to shed it. Shed it. So here's an example of when you know you're shedding. If you look at your skin and your skin looks dark, and you may not be able to see this, but some people can and don't know why, or your skin looks dull, you're at the point of shedding. You're at the point where you're going to shine. You're going to shed the skin, and you're going to shine your light greater than you ever have before. Now for you, if you're listening to this, you may never have said anything. You may never have gotten in the spotlight. You may have never been someone who spoke out. But this full moon energy in Leo is giving you the chutzpah to speak out a little more than you ever have before. It doesn't mean you're going to be somebody famous, but you might be someone who's just going to talk a little more and express yourself a little more, even in the feelings that you are having, than you ever have before. Maybe in your family, you've always been considered different, or the black sheep, or someone that doesn't follow what everybody else is doing in the family, and you've always hidden yourself. The energy of now and the energy of today's full moon is saying no more. You have to stand up and shine your light. You're being given permission to stand up and show who you really are. Drop the mask. Drop the veil. Show everybody your truest self. Why are you hiding? And I want to pull one more card to finalize what the message is for today. And finally, don't let your past hold you back. So isn't it funny when we pull cards, or maybe you don't realize this, but today might be an example of showing it, is that it's like putting together a puzzle. How perfect, as I'm ending this, we're talking about not letting the past hold you back. We started with saying the past life emotions that live inside of you and what you are working on releasing and expressing. And then this is a final reminder to tell you, whatever is in the past, leave it there. Why are you letting it hold you back? Maybe in the past you were the black sheep of the family, so you really dimmed your light. But why are you letting it hold you back? Why are you letting other people's beliefs and words hold you back? It is time now. Today is the energy of the full moon in Leo. The Leo is the lion of the jungle. You never see the lion hiding their light, hiding their roar. You see the lion showing that they are the king of the jungle. And they have the power within them. It's a quiet, gentle power. It's not an egoic power, but they have the power within them. And what is that power really? But the power of the Creator, the power of God, giving them the trust and the faith and the knowing that what they have to say, what they have to feel, what they see, what they know is divinely guided. And it is for everybody's highest good that's in their presence. And they're not holding their light back. They're shining their light. And you're being asked to do the same thing. Don't let whatever has gone on in your past lineage, in past life, hold you back. So I hope that today gives you a little bit of inspiration and makes you feel empowered enough to know, first of all, that you're protected by the angels. Give them permission. If you're feeling like you're listening to this and you're like, yeah, I'm going to do it, whatever it is, and then you shut the video and then you're like, oh no, I can't. Remember that the angels are standing behind you. Give them permission to support you, to encourage you, to guide you, and give you a little bit of courage to know that whatever it is that you need to express, or that you need to say, or that you need to shed, or that you need to release, it is safe to do so, and it is for your highest good. I wish you a great day. Bye-bye.